Your name is on a secret government watch list, and now you're being monitored 24/7. Every call you make, every message you send, every site you visit, they're tracking it all. This isn't random. You were specifically chosen for this enhanced surveillance program. What you're about to learn will shock you. The government doesn't want this information getting out. This video might be taken down at any moment. That's how desperate they are to keep this hidden from you. There's a reason you were flagged for monitoring. Something in your online activity triggered their system. Have you noticed your phone battery draining faster lately? Apps opening by themselves? Your camera light blinking when you're not using it? These aren't glitches or coincidences. These are signs of active surveillance on your devices. I have a contact who worked for a classified government program. They've risked everything to expose what's happening to innocent people like you. The strange cars parked on your street. The feeling someone's watching you. The way your search results suddenly changed. These aren't paranoia. They're confirmation you're being monitored. Once you're on this watch list, they build a complete profile of your life. They track everywhere you go, everyone you talk to, everything you buy. The program is expanding rapidly. What started as monitoring suspected threats has grown to include millions of ordinary citizens. My insider contact discovered your name in a recent database expansion. They're alarmed by how many people are being added daily. Your devices are no longer just tools. They're surveillance weapons aimed straight at you. Your smart TV is listening even when it's off. Your phone tracks your location even in airplane mode. The surveillance will only intensify unless you take action now. They're preparing to move beyond digital monitoring to physical surveillance of targeted individuals. Time is running out to protect yourself. The next phase begins soon, like this video now, to keep it from being buried by the algorithm tracking us. My government contact says this surveillance program began after 9/11, but has grown far beyond its original purpose. What started as monitoring potential threats has evolved into watching everyday citizens. The authorities keep this information hidden because they know people would be outraged. They operate without warrants or oversight, violating constitutional rights daily. Your internet searches about sensitive topics flagged you in their system. Those privacy policies you clicked agree on. They created legal loopholes to share your data directly with government agencies. Every right to privacy you thought you had is being violated right now. Your conversations, messages, and browsing history are all being collected and analyzed. The program grows more invasive every day. My contact has seen the 5-year plan for implementation, and it's more extreme than anyone could imagine. They chose to warn people like you because you still have a chance to protect yourself. Once the next phase begins, it will be too late. You're receiving this warning because their system has already flagged you for enhanced monitoring. Your file grows thicker every day as they build their case against you. Soon you'll find yourself restricted in ways you never thought possible. Bank accounts flagged, travel restricted. All because an algorithm decided you needed watching. The strangest part? Most people will never know it's happening to them. Type "aware" in the comments to signal you're conscious of their monitoring. My government contact says the signs of surveillance are all around you. Your phone that gets warm when you're not using it. The way your cursor sometimes moves on its own. The lag when you type sensitive messages. You may have noticed unmarked vans parked near your home. Strange clicking sounds on your phone calls. Messages that disappear from your inbox. These aren't technical issues. They're evidence of active monitoring. Your smart devices have become their eyes and ears. Your phone's microphone activates remotely to capture conversations. Your camera can be accessed without triggering the indicator light. These capabilities were built into the hardware from the start. My contact risked everything to reveal these operations. They've seen your name on the lists and couldn't stay silent knowing what happens to watched individuals. You've probably noticed your recommended content changing suddenly. Ads becoming eerily specific. Search results different from everyone else's. The algorithm is steering your information diet while studying your reactions. The technology they're using isn't futuristic. It's already implemented and active on your devices right now. The backdoors were installed years ago, waiting to be utilized. Their monitoring has intensified recently. My contact noticed your profile being accessed frequently by multiple agencies. This only happens when they're building toward intervention. This information has been suppressed aggressively. Whistleblowers are silenced. Journalists discouraged from investigating. But the truth cannot stay hidden forever. The surveillance state grows stronger each day you remain unaware of its existence. If you want to support this critical information being shared before it's taken down, you can give super thanks of $5, $10, $20 or more. Your support keeps this channel alive, despite constant algorithmic suppression, and helps fund our ongoing investigation into government surveillance programs. Type freedom in the comments now to help this video reach others before it's removed. My government contact says, time is running out. The surveillance capabilities expand every month. The window to protect yourself narrows with each system update. You must act now before they implement the next phase of monitoring. Once they move beyond passive collection to active intervention, there will be no going back. They've had backdoor access to your devices for years. Every photo, every message, every search, all collected and stored in your personal file. This data builds a profile more intimate than your closest friends know. You stand at a crossroads between accepting this invasion or fighting for your digital freedom. The choice you make now will determine your future privacy. The digital environment around you has been weaponized. Algorithms sort and categorize your behavior, flagging patterns that deviate from what they consider normal. My contact continues to feed me information at great personal risk. They've seen the internal memos about expanding the program to include even children through educational platforms and gaming. You may have experienced keyboard lag when typing certain words. Cameras activating momentarily. Files rearranging themselves. These aren't glitches, they're fingerprints of surveillance activities. Nothing online is truly private anymore. Every click, every view, every interaction feeds their profile of you. This data determines your threat level in their system. The most disturbing part is how few people realize this is happening. They've designed the surveillance to be invisible, making you doubt your own experiences when you notice something wrong. This could be your last chance to take back control of your digital life. Type protect in the comments now to activate digital awareness among our community. My government contact reveals that this surveillance program specifically targets people who research certain topics online. Your interest in privacy, security, or government operations triggered their system. Every app permission you've granted, every terms of service you've accepted, these created legal pathways for monitoring. They didn't need to hack your accounts, because you unknowingly gave them access. The truth is disturbing, but there are steps you can take. Small changes to your online habits can reduce your visibility in their system. Nothing can remove you from the watch list, but you can make yourself harder to track. Start checking which apps have microphone and camera permissions. Review location tracking settings. These simple steps begin to close the open doors to your private life. You may have noticed your device's camera light flashing briefly, the quick activation of your microphone when no apps are running. These aren't imagined. They're evidence of remote access to your hardware. Private browsing and incognito modes don't protect you. These features were designed to give a false sense of security while still allowing tracking. My contact is working to expose these vulnerabilities from the inside. They've provided documentation showing how these systems bypass security measures that consumers believe protect them. The authorities know which devices you own, when you use them, and can access them at any time. This level of invasion was never mentioned in the consent forms you signed. If you value this critical information, consider giving super thanks of $5, $10, $20 or more. Your support helps us continue this investigation despite increasing pressure to stop. Each contribution strengthens our ability to expose the truth about government surveillance before these revelations are permanently silenced. Type vigilant in the comments to join others fighting for digital privacy rights. My government contact says we've reached a tipping point. The surveillance system now incorporates advanced AI that can predict your behavior based on past patterns. The monitoring of your devices has reached unprecedented levels. They can activate your camera to scan your home environment. They can listen through your microphone even when your phone appears to be off. You've been marked for this enhanced surveillance. My contact saw your profile being flagged for the next phase of monitoring, which includes cross-referencing your activities with everyone you communicate with. Have you noticed your smart devices responding to commands you never gave? Apps installing updates without permission. Your phone turning hot in your pocket. These aren't coincidences. They're evidence of active remote access. My contact risks imprisonment by sharing this information. The authorities are desperate to maintain the illusion of privacy while expanding their monitoring capabilities every day. A resistance movement is growing. People are becoming aware and taking steps to protect themselves. Every person who learns the truth weakens their system of control. You stand at the most important decision point of your digital life. Continue in ignorance or embrace awareness and protection. We're approaching critical mass, the point where too many people know the truth for it to remain suppressed. The monitoring system depends on secrecy and compliance. This moment will define the future of privacy for generations to come. Type sovereign in the comments right now to join our growing community of digitally aware individuals. Your comment signals to others that you've awakened to the truth and helps our message spread despite algorithm suppression. Together, we can expose these illegal surveillance programs and reclaim our digital freedom. You now possess knowledge that the authorities never wanted you to have. The truth about how deeply they've invaded your digital life. You might feel angry, violated, even paranoid. These reactions are natural when discovering such extensive monitoring of your private activities. Your awareness is the first step toward protection. Knowledge is power in the fight for digital privacy. By understanding their methods, you've already shifted the balance of power. An informed citizen is their worst nightmare in a system built on secrecy. Type awakened to confirm you understand the truth about government surveillance programs.